What have you done? Oh goodness, we suck.
Hi.
All right, this is just a little settings problem here.
Is it just set to the wrong camera? There it is. Yeah.
Ah, look at that. We're back in business.
You gotta lower it down now.
Okay, all right, we'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Now it just looks like. Yeah,
All right,
okay.
we're getting sound. We're getting video. All right.
Phone down. It's not a podcast. Man, we've been
podcasting for 20 minutes.
All right, you good? All right.
Feel like I'm over here.
Hello.
There you go. All right.
Oh, one more second.
No, Dan's all the way over there. Anyway, all right. So, hello, welcome to Anime-Niacs episode 38. We're Anime-Niacs, and do you want to do names?
Yeah, sure. What the hell? What the hell?
Would you like to start it off?
I'm Dan. I'm Scott.
I'm Max. I think we should come up with aliases for ourselves.
That's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, but I feel like every week we should try a new one until like we get ones that really fit.
Okay.
Biff Slab Hammer.
Yeah, I see. I like that. I was like, this is Dan, aka Biff Slaphammer. Like, I'm down for that. But all right, so today we watched the TMNT Ninja Turtles movie that came out. When did that come out?
07.
And it was their first little like soiree into like a hard CG kind of animation. And I liked it. I thought it was a pretty good feature, but you know, Dan hated it. I know, I could tell. I'm just kidding. But Dan, what was it about?
Okay, so basically, you're in the jungle, and April goes there looking for the chupacabra, and brings back Leonardo.
She does not do any of those things.
Oh, well, whatever. And the turtles, since they beat Shredder, are just kind of like hanging out and doing their own jobs and stuff. And then some immortal dude has this great idea that he's just going to stop being immortal, but he has to do this whole thing by catching 13 monsters, kind of like Scooby-Doo and the 13 Ghosts, except it doesn't have Vincent Price.
Or like that movie, 13 Ghosts. It's like the exact same thing. They had to catch all the ghosts and trap them in the machine. And like
instead of Vincent Price, that had Monk.
Yes, indeed. It's a very crappy movie.
So, yeah, and then the Foot Clan comes in because Shredder's kind of daughter is being employed by the rich guy who lives forever. And then these giant rock guys come in and thing. And then Leonardo and Raph have their, you know, squabbly, who wants to be the leader, and I'm not cool with that. And it all culminates in happiness.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. But April was down there working at the beginning. She's not looking for the chupacabra. She was out there getting some priceless statue that turned out to be a stone henchman who was nigh undefeatable until they fight turtles. I think the Ninja Turtles have like a siphoning effect on their villains or something like that because they're super badass. Like the turtles don't seem.
The turtle go up against them.
You know, yeah. I like this movie. Like, there's a lot of cool like scenes in there. Like I thought the Leo Raph fight scene, like in the rain, was pretty badass.
Yeah, that was easily like the
pinnacle.
Yeah, everything else just kind of like it wasn't quite on that level.
Yeah, and I think this one's starting to show its age. Like just the animation is kind of like you can tell the computers were for 2007, and yeah, then that's fine. But yeah, I think it's starting to lose it a little bit.
I'm not sure if I agree with that's fine. I mean, the turtles look great. City looks great. When it's raining, it looks phenomenal. But the humans, plus they got like sausage fingers. Yeah. Some of the bad guys just kind of look gray and boring. I mean, I know that they're made of stone. Right? Still, it just kind of look boring.
I didn't really like the bad guy.
Yeah.
It's very generic, and that's weird that the Leonardo Raphael fight was the pinnacle, like the showcase fight. But yeah, I mean, like I thought, like with such, they already have a pretty diverse like rogues gallery.
Yeah,
To
villains to choose from.
So I mean, like, and then the story is kind of weak sauce where it's like, oh, okay, they're gonna gather up all the.
I don't know. I mean,
there's a lot of elements in it that don't work, but there's like the general like tone and the art direction for the actual turtles. It's I don't know. It's super like kind of old school. So if you're like back from like the 90s when you're like watching those movies and love the puppet turtles and like you're like, oh, this is great, and you've been hungry for some quality like Ninja Turtle stuff, this definitely was, I mean, basically all you could get at the time.
I mean, it's got good scenes. Yeah, I just don't think it works together as a cohesive whole as much as it could.
I'd rather watch this than Turtles 3.
Oh yeah,
I'd rather
watch a lot of things in Turtles 3.
Any live-action Ninja Turtles movie made after Ninja Turtles 2, I would rather watch this than any of those. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, what about the live-action TV show with the girl?
That didn't exist.
I have never even heard of this.
Yes.
Oh,
we're not
God.
going to go into that.
Oh God, I have to see this.
No.
It's not as like hilarious as Australian Ultraman, but it's pretty good.
Australian Ultraman.
Yes.
All right. Well, live action chick Ninja Turtles.
Yes. No. One.
Just
chick
the
with
one.
The rest of the Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
Oh, so that's why there wasn't a
bringing a girl.
gigantic public outcry, because it's not like they replaced the whole
Yeah.
crew with
yeah.
girls.
And it was just on TV, and apparently, like, very few people have heard of it.
It was really bad.
Yes, it was.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
It was on Netflix for a while.
Hmm.
I don't know if it still is.
Probably not. Hopefully not.
Check it out.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna seek it out. But all right. So I thought I'd be more excited about this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I definitely like remember it more fondly than
Yes.
like I actually watch it. Like
Welcome to my world.
I think it's
We're prepared to show you an awesome anime, and it turns out to be total bullshit. And you guys blame me, but I swear to God, I remember it better.
that's fair enough.
You know what? Accepted. I will accept that.
I think it starts very strong. Like just like kind of introduction to the turtles and like kind of what they're doing is cool. Like it's like nice little characterizations.
I mean, like what I liked was Leonardo. The Leonardo opening, where he's fighting that dude in the jungle, and like he straight up kills that gorilla dude.
Yeah.
Like, or he's not a gorilla.
Gorilla.
Yeah. He's a gorilla, not a gorilla. Okay. But yeah, no, because I thought that was like, this is kind of dark for turtles, and I like it. I was like, I'm down. But then, like you're saying, a no shredder, and you're just like, okay, well then it's definitely not gonna get that dark, and then
no Krang.
You're just like, and then like no dude with little mouse bots.
I mean,
what's that guy's name?
Baxter.
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 Yes, turned into a fly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it says something when Patrick Stewart doesn't even make your villain really. Fair remembering.
It's not like he had a bad performance. It just didn't.
No.
There really wasn't anything to remember about him.
Lumpy, not stone guy that lives forever. I mean, that's.
Yeah, again, like the villain was
super one note.
Yeah. And
spoilers or?
Oh yeah, super spoilers.
Okay. It doesn't really help that he's not the villain at the end either.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, I'm just collecting all these things because I'm sick of living and I just want to die. I'm going to send all my brothers away. Yeah.
Existence is pain.
But yeah, so there's not really a villain. I mean, there's an end fight.
Well, no, but the brothers,
the
Stone guys become the villains because you think that he's trying to lead the Stone guys. And you find out there's some inter-villain shenanigans going on.
Intervillain
Not,
shenanigans.
you know, so the big stone guy is basically Starscream. And you know, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Yeah.
And so then he becomes the bad guy. And I'm not arguing that that's a strength in the story.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that they do throw someone into the villain.
But it feels kind of like a bait and switch, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's that too.
Because I want to hear Patrick Stewart's battle cry as he like starts chucking spears or something. I don't know.
If he could have done like Hardy's, ha ha! Battle,
yeah, really.
Great.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot.
To my side, number 1.
Oh, that would have been good. Even I would have liked that.
But yeah, instead he's all kind of mopey and depressed and just wants to die. And you know, you get stupid, boring stone guys as your main antagonist fight at the end.
Yeah, I feel like it should have been the stone guys going around collecting all the, you know, like he should have woken them up and be like, hey, you know, I'm trying to die because living forever sucks. And they're like, no, fuck that. You've been alive this whole time. We've been in stone. So, like, they're going around catching all the monsters and causing a ruckus to open up the portal and bring more shit through. And then the turtles come and stop him. Like, that would have been, I think, a little better. You know, like, maybe they find this dude, and he's the one who explains the whole deal to him, rather than April just knowing offhand, like, what the deal was.
Yeah. Oh, you mean that ancient legend that I heard in my 10 minutes in South America?
She's not really a reporter in this one. She's just randomly like a historian artifact. She's like she's like Indiana Jones. Yeah. She just goes to these weird places and collects artifacts.
Which is odd because she leaves Casey Jones at home. You think that, you know, perhaps a distant family.
Well, dude, she's like a fucking ninja in this one.
Which I did like.
I'm down, but I mean, you know, it's just
because that's I'm a fan of that. Like she's hanging around the turtles all the time and
well,
always
like,
getting in trouble.
I understand her like knowing how to, you know, because like Casey knows how to fight. He, you know, like but he's not a ninja. You know what I'm saying? Like she's like a full-on samurai in this fucking thing.
Well, it's because she didn't really have any combat training prior to the turtles. So it's like, who's gonna teach her?
Well, yeah, but
Casey,
again,
here's a
but again, like I'm saying, like she is sitting there like fucking. I can hang with the Ninja Turtles, and she's just a chick. You know what I'm saying? Like
not
Casey,
even Casey can
no,
hang
Casey,
with the
yeah,
turtles.
like no, that's no contest. But she's just like, okay, I'm a fucking ninja now.
Casey's a goalie; he can take a beating.
Yeah, Casey's Rocky, basically. He's just gonna fucking outlast you until eventually, he's like he's just gonna wear you down. He can take the fucking beating. Anyway, it's just.
I really want that montage. It's the Rocky. Like Casey Jones is just getting the shit kicked out of him.
Like in a back alley somewhere, like smashed with a fucking trash can and shit. Wait till
I would watch that movie.
I'm so down.
Made a better movie now.
It's a Casey Jones movie.
Yes.
Why does this always happen to us?
Oh man, all right, but it was all right again. Like I think the whole is better than the sum of its parts, and I don't know. I had fun. I had a little less fun than I remembered having, but you got
Mako. Kind of Mako is Splinter.
Yeah, like,
so you've got like him, but then you've also got the dude from Avatar doing some of his lines too. Because this literally happened. Like I think they were doing like production like weeks before his death.
Oh god.
So yeah, it was one of those things where he pretty much died like mid-production. And if you're like listening,
Mako.
it's super easy to tell.
Yeah,
who's real and who's not. But yeah, who's real?
Like fake Mako. I shall have none of your shenanigans. Yeah, he didn't even hit us with a long ago before he died. That was so good. Because I mean, like they could have done it in this one. With
you got Lawrence Fishburne narrated for like the intro 3 minutes, and then he's just not in the movie anymore.
Fucking, you got Patrick Stewart already on. You've got Mako here, and in his last. You know, you're recording his last stuff. And you assholes throw Lawrence Fishburne on the intro with no long ago. Shame on you.
He's not even like if he was like a real character in the movie, and he like because he was like a historian who worked for winners. Or
I thought
whatever.
that he was the guy at first, because like when he starts doing the overs, I was like, oh, Lawrence
Yeah.
Fishburne's the bad guy, the
main
eternal
stone
guy,
guy?
you know. So
Yeah.
but then Patrick Stewart, and he was like, okay, I mean, I guess, you know, whatever. But I guess Lawrence Fishburne made a quick $50, you know. He's fucking.
Yeah.
No,
He was just like walking. I mean, he was like in the studio for something else. They were
no,
recording
oh, shit,
something
Larry
else.
Fishburne.
If it was like Morgan Freeman, you know, I could see, but you know, Fishburne just doesn't get to hang with Mako and
Oh, dude, no, Mako.
Yeah.
Long ago in an ancient land. You know, come on, dude. It writes
or
itself.
Willie Patrick Stewart for that matter.
Yeah, because he's already the guy. You know, what's an extra 3
Yeah.
minutes of dialogue for Patrick Stewart?
I don't know.
Man.
Like you already got him for the rest of the movie.
I mean, I don't know why we're hating on Lawrence
I mean,
Fishburne.
I don't,
Like, the man
I
can
don't
get
not
work.
like
You
Lawrence
know?
Fishburne,
Yeah.
but you
I guess
know,
the man can
It
get
just
work.
feels super out of place.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I keep on knocking on this thing. I fucking like this movie.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that, like, you know, for like closer examination, you're like,
Yeah.
Sausage hands.
Man, they do roll with sausage.
It all comes back to sausage hands to me.
Smoking meats. Anyway, yeah, sorry. So we're gonna ratings. I'll go first. God, man, I wanted to give this movie a 7 when I came in. I was like, this is a fucking 7.
yeah.
The closer review, I say it's more around a 5.5.
Ooh.
I'd go 6. I'd say there's still a lot that I like. So it doesn't really. Yeah, it's tougher to watch. Like I can go back and watch the first 2 live action turtle movies, like no problem. Like those have aged phenomenally.
I don't know. I mean, two
less so.
No,
Two
two
less
is
so.
for a different
Yeah.
reason. Like you
Oh,
love the
yeah,
first one because
okay.
it's like a solid Ninja Turtles
It's like
thing.
a serious.
But 2 is like a fucking joke, and you just can't help but laugh. And then there's also this thing about Ninja Turtles where it's like, it's terrible, but it's also acceptable. Like,
Yeah.
no matter what they do,
It's like so ridiculous, but no one's gonna ask
But
any
they can't
questions.
go back
about
in
it.
time.
Yeah, Turtles 3 is horrible.
Turtles 2 is pretty
Well,
fucking
Okay, but then Turtles in Time, but the Super Nintendo was great.
Yeah, that's
so I don't.
a game based off. Of,
Okay, well that's not a
the
rating.
Anyway, yeah. So Dan, how are you feeling
I'm
about
gonna go with a
this?
6.
6?
Yeah, I mean it's solid enough. It's just
might be the first time that we've agreed.
yeah.
And you're the
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm at least I'm not high. I'm low.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's more my. I'm still sticking to my trends here.
We need a bar graph. Of that.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm gonna get somebody to fact check and fucking like, well, 83% of the time, Max is the lowest score. Fucking all right, so it's 5.5 and 2 6s.
Yeah.
17.
17 and 30. Yeah, so you know,
That's not too
again,
bad.
like I recommend this movie. I really enjoy it. I
Watch
just-
it over the fucking Michael Bay
bullshit.
schlock,
Yeah.
drivel, awfulness.
And the freaking, I mean, if you're just gonna pop in for the Raph and Leonardo fight,
Yeah,
just do that because it's so awesome. It looks so good.
yeah. That part pretty much warrants a watch of this.
Even if you just
I
watch
even
that
kinda
scene
like
on
Raphael
YouTube.
in the Night Watchman, like when he's all fucking super turtle, like
Well,
or not steampunk, but like motorcycle punk turtle.
Yeah.
I like that part because of the stupid little
Oh,
monster
the
thing.
chibi monster.
That thing's great.
That fight scene is fun too.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith did the voice of the
Yes.
Yes.
cook in that one. So I mean, like, how come that guy wasn't Lawrence Fishburne? You know,
Yeah,
like what the
even,
fuck did
like,
Kevin
just
Smith
drop
get
him
in
in.
there?
I mean,
Anyway, so,
maybe it's like, you know, when you go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they do the one rock radio show for Sirius on the thing, and you can walk by. Maybe it just had like glass walls around it, and everybody's like walking by. They're like, Kevin Smith, come in here and voice a cook. Lawrence Fishburne, you can do narrative.
I think like what if they're just like, oh my God, Kevin Smith's here. We got to animate a whole new part just so we can have Kevin Smith in the movie. And freaking Patrick Stewart's over here like,
Why do I not have my lunch?
All right. So I want to do a little topic today. So out of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles villains, because I feel like the villain was the weak spot in this one. So if all of the villains if Krang brings down the Technodrome, gathers up all the villains in there, who's walking out? If they're fucking Master Blaster, 2 men or all of them enter, 1 man leaves. Who wins? And Krang is not involved, obviously, because he set up the whole thing. So obviously he would win. You just teleport everyone to another dimension.
Well, doesn't he get to like face the winner at the end, like Mortal Kombat?
Well, no, because again, like you just like
point his tentacles at you
into another dimension and pop him out into space, and then they just fucking suffocate to death and fight over.
Okay.
But everyone else, who's walking out of there? And then also, since this is Anime-Niacs, who would you get to animate the fight?
Oh. Wait, look at me.
I'm looking at both of your general.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Because I know for sure who's walking out.
All right.
Okay.
Uncle Phil Shredder is coming out on top of all this.
Uncle Phil Shredder?
You know Uncle Phil voiced the cartoon Shredder?
What?
Yeah. That's why he's coming out on top. Uncle Phil Shredder is totally working everybody.
Fair enough.
And he's fine.
He does bring a lot of authority. That is true. All right.
Actually, I got one to beat that. Though it's Super Shredder off of Turtles 2. Because you know who that was, don't you?
Oh, that was that Kevin Nash?
That was Kevin Nash.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't know that.
Super Shredder was my answer. So I'm gonna have to say.
Well, at least we're all Shredders.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna have the trump card.
Baxter
I
the
was like,
Fly.
oh, fuck if you're Super Shredder. Yeah, we'll just go Baxter with his fucking mouse shorts. Maybe
Bebop
like
and Rocksteady killed Donatello.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like Shredder would fuck Bebop and Rocksteady up.
I agree.
In the match before that, I mean, they're just gonna, beat the crap out of each other.
Because there's what Toga and Ray, not Toga and Razor. What were the other two? Okay, yeah. So I'm like, I think they would all. No, but weren't there? Oh, fucking! I actually don't know that many fucking Turtles villains.
No. Oh wait, remember the sewer alligator dude?
Yeah. Oh, the Bayou fucking.
Yeah.
Wasn't he a good guy though?
I don't know. I didn't think so.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Bayou Gator guy, I say Shredder gets that dude too.
Oh, you got the mosquito dude. You know, there was a bat in the mosquito. You know what I'm talking about? There was like a giant bat. And he had this little mosquito who would ride on his back,
no.
digging deep into my.
They see like he's got an advantage because flight I think in this
gets you a lot.
Yeah, that'll offer you can get out of this
Baxter.
I'm back, but I just called him the winner. I said he's gonna get his mouse droids together and they're gonna fucking soup him up. He's gonna do some biz.
Super Shredder.
Well, I mean, somebody else already picked Super Shredder, so I gotta pick somebody else. I'm gonna say my second option of Baxter the Fly with the mouse droids.
Army of mouse droids.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like fucking souping things up. Fucking turbocharge the rockets. If you get Tim the Toolman Taylor to work on Baxter's fucking mouse droids, those fucking things would be badass.
But I want Super Shredder animated by Studio Ghibli. Because it'd be like all happy.
There'd be like a strange
needs a happy
realism.
song. Yeah. He just needs a really happy song while he's beating the crap out of everybody.
Oh god. All right, fair enough. Who would you have animated, Scott?
Actually, this is something I was thinking about. I don't know if anybody saw it. Yonan Vasquez, the dude who did Invader Zim, did a sick Ninja Turtle short that you can find on YouTube. And like it's kind of like got that like kind of weird Invader Zim style, but it's very like Turtles. Oh, it was like I would love to see a full. I'd like just let him go nuts. Like I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Good. I haven't watched Invader Zim for fucking ever.
I haven't either.
Have you done Invader Zim on this shit?
No.
We should.
Oh god, yeah. Next. Fucking.
Oh god, that's like 5 years later.
Hey man, it'll happen at some point in time. I'm gonna say I would like to see Seth MacFarlane do like the initial art and then have like the Legend of Korra team fucking take over from there.
I'd like that. Because they're good with like when the fight scenes start up.
Yeah.
Just so the animation's all smooth.
Yeah, John K. do it.
Who?
Yeah, the Ren and Stimpy.
That would be interesting. That would
Like
be
the
interesting.
weird, like,
Yeah.
facial animations.
Because I feel like some of these villains, like they need that kind of like weird, like horror kind of, you know.
When you get like the weird zoom in and like weird
The
detail.
eyes are all like, some veins are pumping out.
Not my ice cream bar.
You idiot. All right. I think that's everything we got.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us for Anime-Niacs episode 38. Talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ooh! Audible.
Oh, yeah.
Hit him with an Audible there. Why do you like Audible?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here on behalf of Audible. They have over 180,000 audiobooks that you can download. So, you know, if you don't have time to read, but you want to, or you want to hear what everybody else in the office is talking about, but you don't want to crack that book open, just get the audiobook. Listen to it. They probably have, like, you know, the Cliff Notes in audio form, too. So, you know, what the hell?
That's got to be the height of laziness.
Audio Cliff Notes.
Like, come on, douchebag.
I honestly don't know if they do, so don't take us at face value on that one. But, yeah.
But I was also thinking, Audible.com is much less of a fire hazard than actually getting all the books.
Yes, because you know you don't want to go to a bookstore, and what happens if like somebody's smoking in the back and a book catches on fire?
You're all dead. Everyone's dead.
You know, I mean, the firemen can't rescue all of you in time. There's old people like walking around going, "Where do I check out?"
And
Because they're
somehow they
healers of
get
the
saved
fire.
first. You know, like why do they save the old people? They've lived long enough. You should come save me.
The young person with a future.
You know, I still got like a bunch of good years left. They've just got fucking, you know, cancer and
Welfare
fucking
checks.
welfare checks.
But you
And
could
that's
have been
it.
listening to
Or Social
Audible.
Security.
Yeah, you know,
or whatever.
this whole thing could have been avoided.
Yeah, you just sit at home, go to your computer, go to
Audible.com, www.audibletrial.com/3geeks. Yes? Is that it?
Yes,
Is that it?
I think so.
Okay. Yes.
Just
If it's
type
not it-
3 geeks somewhere on the page.
Yeah. You know, go to Audible, fucking help us out, okay? And help us out.
You guys know how to use
That's all I'm
Google
saying.
by now. You're fucking babies.
Jesus Christ, we're not asking you for the world here.
Just to operate a search engine.
Okay.
They're gonna be showing this in a boardroom somewhere. You know, like Audible going, look at what our ad campaign is doing.
How the fuck did we sponsor these assholes? Anyway, yeah, so check us out. Check out all the lovely, awesome 3 Geeks podcasts, Sports Nerds, Freddy Geeks, the Geek News. What else do we do?
Mike McGee.
Mike McGee, our good friend, Mike McGee at Mike McGee TV, you know, youtube.com/Mike McGee TV. And yeah, we're doing a bunch of stuff with him lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. That's all the shameless plugs I got, Scott. You got any
I
shameless
got nothing
plugs,
to
dude?
plug.
You sure?
You sure? You
Yeah,
know, like
I
when you
can't
got
do
your
it.
pilot's license, don't you plug that like you fly with Scott?
I can't do it.
Fly with Scott. We can talk about, you know, your favorite animated features while he flies you around.
Yeah. Like Batman was awesome.
And they'd be like,
Oh!
yeah, it was. And then there's just an awkward silence for the next 40 minutes.
Now, have you thought about like a career in like the sign? You know, you fly with the
Oh,
sign.
like a banner?
Yeah.
Banner towing?
Yeah,
It's occurred to me.
I think that would probably be one of the like the third most badass job you could have.
Well, what
First
if
and
you
second.
could do
And I was banner
do like
dragging.
smoke things, you know, like
Oh yeah, but like, it didn't have to be like a trick.
I'm gonna
Like
get you, Dorothy.
Surrender.
yeah, I was you know, if I had
Surrender, Dorothy. Yeah. My
if I
bad.
had the equipment, I would just tow banners around saying the most ridiculous shit all the time. All the time. But all right, anyway, that's you know, enough about Scott's hopes and dreams to tow banners. We're gonna catch you guys later, and I've been Max,
Scott.
Dan.
and we are your Anime-Niacs, and I'm going the wrong way with this button. We'll catch you guys next time.